warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are from the third class senior high school. Now we would like presentation about genetic disease and human heredity. Okay, the first speaking is me. Abstract. Genetic disorders can cause a variety of conditions ranging from physical and mental disabilities or disorders to certain diseases such as cancer. The example of kind of genetic disease and human heredity such are diabetes, Klinefelter syndrome, Down syndrome, sickle cell anemia, alkaptonuria, hemophilia, regular exercise, managed stress, avoid smoking and chemical exposure, hereditary health check, eating nutritious food, and chronic health checks. Keyword: genetic disease and human heredity. Genetic disorders can cause a variety of conditions ranging from physical and mental disabilities or disorders to certain diseases such as cancer. Even so, not all cancers are caused by genetic disorders. Some can also occur due to environmental factors and unhealthy lifestyle. Here are some common types of genetic disease. Diabetes. Diabetes is a condition when there is an abnormality in the body's metabolism which is determined based on the level of sugar content in the body. Diabetes is divided into two types, namely type 1 and type 2. Type 1 diabetes is caused by an autoimmune condition that destroys antibodies. This abnormal condition in the immune system of people with type 1 diabetes is believed to be a disease caused by genetic factors. Klinefelter syndrome. It is a genetic disorder that occurs only in males. People with Klinefelter syndrome have symptoms in the form of a Mr. P and testicles are small, hair grows, and only a little of the body has glands, which is tall and is disproportionately shaped. Another characteristic of this genetic disorder is lack of the hormone. The next, alkaptonuria. Alkaptonuria is a genetic disorder that is passed down from parents. Under normal circumstances, the body will break down to protein-forming compounds amino acids, namely tyrosine and phenylalanine, through a series of chemical reactions. However, in condition of alkaptonuria, the body produces the enzyme homogenized oxidase in sufficient quantities. This enzyme is needed to break down the product of tyrosine metabolism in the form of homogeneic acid. As the aerosol homogeneic acid accumulates and becomes a black or white pigment in the body when the rest is exerting the oil. The body's inability to produce the homogenized oxidase enzyme is caused by a mutation in the gene that produces the enzyme P, namely the homogenized 1,2 gene. This disorder is inherited in an autosomal recessive manner, which means the gene mutation must be inherited from both parents to cause this disorder, not just one. Down syndrome. Down syndrome occurs due to the presence of excess genetic material in children, causing the physical and mental development to be hampered. Normally, a person gets 23 chromosomes from the father and 23 chromosomes from the mother from a total of 46 chromosomes in Down syndrome. There is a genetic abnormality with an increase in the number of chromosomes 21, so that the total number of chromosomes obtained by the kid is 47 chromosomes. This condition can be prevented because it is a genetic disorder, but it can be detected early before the kid is born. The condition of children with Down syndrome can be different from one another. Some children can live with healthy life, while others have healthy problems such as heart or muscle disorders. Next, sick animal. This genetic disorder is caused by a gene error that then affect the development of red blood cells. Red blood cells with this disease have an abnormal shape, causing them to not live as long as healthy blood cells in general. Sick animal can be problematic because it allows the blood cells to get stuck in the blood vessels. Children with this condition from birth can be anemic, prone to infection and sickness. Several of the body, even so there are also several who experience only a few symptoms and can live normally. Homopolia. Homopolia is a group of blood disorders that are hereditary. This genetic disorder occurs because of an error in one of the genes on the X chromosome, which determines how the body makes blood clotting factors. This condition causes the blood does not clot normally, so that when the sufferer is injured, the bleeding will take longer. The next speaking, Muhammad Sudi.
Now,
How to prevent hereditary disease? Hereditary or genetic disease are in general difficult to avoid. However, there are several things you can do to prevent this genetic disease from occurring. Here are 5 things you can do. 1. Regularly exercise. The best way to prevent hereditary disease is to do regularly exercise. Get it from Aurora health card. Genes in the human body are influenced by a process called mutation. In the process, a group of atoms will attack to the outside of the genes. Groups of atoms can make genes adapted to work correctly to receptors and respond to signals from the body. With especially activity, the mutation process can be finished. Exercising can also help the genes in the body work properly. 2. Managing stress. The thing that needs to be considered to prevent hereditary disease is to manage stress. Avoiding stress can be done with various ways. Dr. Iqbal also gave some suggestions. Hereditary disease can be prevented by reducing the excessive workload and getting enough rest every day. In addition, doing medicine can also be a way to manage stress. You can do some breathing techniques in the morning after waking up or at night before going to bed. 3. Eating nutritious food. Eating nutritious food is one of the efforts to prevent genetic disease. Dr. Iqbal recommends limiting fatty food containing vegan sugar and loads of oil. Expand the composition of protein, fiber, and fluid. Foods that we are well nutritious can turn off the genes that put a person at risk for this problem. Consider eating more raw fruits and vegetables, wet leafy vegetable and onions, because some of the food contain substances that are believed to make tumor suppressor genes more active against cancer. 4. Avoid smoking and semi-cell exposure. Avoid smoking and semi-cell exposure, Dr. Iqbal, and visit to avoid smoking and exposure to other semi-cells. Many semi-cells are sensitive cancer causing and affect genetic condition in the body. For example, when you smoke, the substance in tobacco can cause anti-cancer genes to mutate so that they don't function effectively. 4. Periodic health checks. The way to prevent inherited or genetic disease is to have regularly health checks. Dr. Iqbal advises regularly health check at least every 6 months or even once a year. This is because the heart rate for genetic diseases that are detected early can be higher than cause diagnosis after an advanced stage.
Okay, the present of finish. Greetings are from us. If we have mistake, we apologize and don't forget like, comment and subscribe our channel. And last I say,
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.